Welcome everyone to Destination 1 Wrestling. We are going back to basics. Here tonight it is the elusive 11-11-11 here in Charlestown, Indiana, November 11th, 2011, as we are set to kick off another very eventful and unpredictable night of professional wrestling action here in the Midwest that only D1W can provide. I am Joe Dombrowski, here providing the play-by-play for this broadcast, courtesy of Outsource Announcing, your best option for all post-production professional wrestling DVD or television needs, including play-by-play or color commentary, DVD menus, graphics, and so much more. Check us out at facebook.com/Outsource Announcing. One thing I'm looking forward to checking out right now is our opening matchup. It's Smokey C, who is accompanied to the ring by the ever-dangerous and ever-conspicuous Mike Justice. And Smokey C is going one-on-one with Ricky Chevy. Early on, Smokey C complaining about a hair pull. Smokey C, an 8-year pro in the wrestling industry. I've seen him a number of times down around the West Virginia area. Somebody who, well, he's not really shy about his lifestyle, and certainly the name says it all right there. Not that there's anything necessarily right or wrong about that, but he's a very an opinionated individual. He's the kind of guy that wears his heart on his sleeve. He's not afraid to tell you what he thinks about you. And that comes back to haunt you when you want some friends on your side, you want some crowd support. Ricky Chevy, I think, is an individual that a lot of these people really identify with. Really have a common bond to. Ricky calls himself a self-admitted redneck, blue-collar, beer-drinking, white trash renegade. And I'll tell you what, you can say what you want about Ricky Chevy, but you know he's a hard worker, he's an honest guy, earning an honest living. And he just likes to have a good time, and once in a while he likes to mix it up and fight a little bit too, and there's certainly nothing wrong with that in this line of work. Smokey C, however, acquiring the managerial tutelage of Mike Justice to help him along in this match. Smokey knew he was coming into enemy territory, and he signed on to have a little bit of an insurance policy in his back pocket. And something to be said about that, I'm not sure what. And like we touched on a moment ago, not a lot of crowd support for Smokey C. Ricky Chevy has the decisive hometown advantage, even though we're not in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Certainly a lot of similarities. We're not that far off. Collar and elbow center ring. And Smokey able to charge in and back Chevy up. Chevy about 6 feet tall, 230. And Chevy turns things around and unloads in the corner. And Chevy just wants to scrap. It's not about technique. It's not about style points. It's about getting the job done. And Smokey C already on the outside, not knowing what he's doing. And Mike Justice complaining about the closed fist, and that's a very logical and sensible gripe, I will have to admit. Yeah, I don't think Chevy gonna waste any time here. The chase is on. Smokey C was trying to halt the momentum and detract from that psychological advantage was all too important, and Smokey C caught Chevy coming in the ring. Hammering away now. Hard right hands of his own. And there you see the hypocrisy of Mike Justice and Smokey C. Not complaining about the fist now, are they? Blatant choke in the corner. Smokey C, who's considerably outsized, but certainly not outmanned when you look at Mike Justice on the outside. He's got that cane or that walking stick, whatever you want to call it. just pressing it right against the windpipe of Ricky Chevy. Couldn't allow the man to breathe. And it's Smokey C now opening up in the corner. One more coming up. Two more, but a block went to the well once too often, advertised it, and Chevy exposes some bare skin so he can unload with some chops himself. And 2 is all it takes to take Smokey C down to a knee. Goes back to that mask that Chevy possesses, but no matter how much mask you got, it won't protect your eyes. The old adage about no eye machine at the gym holds true all the time. Five minutes deep in this match as Smokey C blatantly distracting this referee, and it's Mike Justice again from the blind side. This event may be called back to basics, but Smokey C pulling out all stops to try to take care of things here against Ricky Chevy. Ricky Chevy only a 2-year pro, contrasted to Smokey C's 8, so Smokey C has a lot more tricks in his bag. He's raking the eyes of Ricky Chevy across the top ring cable. Taking him down the third strand now. And Chevy able to reverse things. Smokey C hits the turnbuckle. And now Ricky Chevy firing away. And much to the chagrin of Justice, and a little bit of bite action, Justice actually taken away from his man because the official can't count. He's too busy with Justice. Smokey C ducks out of the way of the corner charge and rams all the body weight right to the midsection. Boot scrapes into the corner, face wash time. Smokey C gonna get a hit of steam and ram the edge of that boot right across the face of Ricky Chevy. Goes for the lateral press. First one of the matchup, I believe. But we're about 7 or 8 minutes deep. That shows you the competitive fire both these men have had. How hard it's been to try to take one another out. Speaking of taking somebody out, Smokey C maybe going for all or nothing right now. Moonsault, but he was way off the mark. Chevy got the feet up on the way down. Saw Smokey C coming a mile away. And a major miscalculation on the part of Smokey C leads to a potential turning point in this matchup. The announcer keeping us abreast on the time. Both men trying to battle their way to their feet. As we get deeper and deeper into this matchup, slugfest, center ring. Advantage goes to the bigger man, Chevy, who picks Smokey up the sit-out spine buster. And you can see the toll taken on Chevy as well. Thought we could have had a cover there, but nothing doing. Now he finally rolls over. Referee sees the shoulders and only 2. Notice Chevy couldn't get a lot of body on body in that lateral press attempt. That the weight was not distributed evenly enough to really trap Smokey C the way he wanted to. But now, a double arm DDT, nicely done. We are rapidly approaching the time here. Double arm DDT, and oh, wait a second. We got some company at ringside, and whoever that is just jabbed Chevy right in the throat. And Smokey C with a frog splash from the interference, and Smokey C picked up the win. Well, Smokey had all the help in the world. It was, for all intents and purposes, 3-on-1.